20 years later, ROH and Impact may have shown that they are the better company compared to the newcomer AEW and the Empire WWE. ROH has canceled all shows up till May 31st. It helps that they have corporate backing, but it's a pretty big deal. I don't know if they made money off house shows or whatever anyway. They probably saved a lot of money, but it does show that they were taking extra care of their customers, which is pretty important when they have that kind of customer experience. Like that's the kind of stuff like Disney would always emphasize when customer. When you were at guest service at when you're going through Disney University, safety, the four big things: safety, courtesy, number two, and that's pretty much it. Impact, paying all their wrestlers as long as the coronavirus is still going on. I don't know if WWE, AEW, any of those companies have done that. Provided AEW is still having shows, but that's just great, you know. Getting paid to just not do anything. There was a lot they could have done with. Let's screw with the pushes. The Joey Ryan storyline is going to be pretty interesting. I don't know if Impact is going to do anything, but Joey Ryan's probably going to do something with Joseph P. I was going to say Park Ryan. Joseph P. Ryan. He's reinventing himself. He's a good actor. He should be in TV shows and stuff, and not just doing wrestling. With the shows, he's probably getting paid good money. Let me see what I can remember from Impact this week. Daga and and especially Jay Chris. Jay Chris he just TJP'd it up, stole the show. Great 5-star match. Remind me of old school TNA with AJ Styles versus Low Key versus Jerry Lynn versus Amazing Red versus Psychosis and all those guys. I'm so old now, though. Like I feel like it's not having as much impact on me now. I'm more story oriented. Before that, I wasn't like a film critic, and now I'm like, the story's important. Like Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker at WrestleMania, stuff like that is pretty important. That being said, they have the house down. You can never underestimate the athleticism of them. Chase Stevens and Moose dissing each other. Ken Shamrock being in the Hall of Fame finally for a wrestling company, despite being in WWE. He was in WWE, never won the Hall of Fame. Never got sent back to WWE for the Hall of Fame. This is big news. Like he's the founder of the first TNA champ, NWA champ on the TNA banner, whatever, and this will probably get him in the WWE Hall of Fame, being in the TNA Hall of Fame. Just the advertisements about how lockdown is postponed when they do the lockdown stuff. The Housewives of Slamtown, one of those was hilarious. I felt like too sudden of a change. Alvarez was like, oh, no, it wasn't Alvarez. This is the other guy on Alvarez's show in Figure 4. He was like, is it great when they reset everything? Like they do with, like Cody took on Lance Archer. Young Bucks and the Elite are doing the feud with Inner Circle of the faced Omega and Page. Yeah, they just changed everything up after the pay-per-view. Unlike WWE. I would have liked extensions, but we shall see. MJF is doing his thing with the Jurassic Express, possibly being a number contender, etc. I didn't like how Lacey Ryan lost. And it wasn't that great of a match, like the Jordan Grace match. But at least still being used on the show. Hopefully she's still being paid. There's a thing about the Impact Volley. They're under handshake agreements. So I don't know like how long the contract lasts till. So it can be a little bit tricky. TJP. He took the pin. I don't know if it was a job. The North was pretty good, but it wasn't like a 5-star match like him or like not Nakamura. No, Naomichi Fuji versus Elgin. I forget if Elgin had a match or not. Those like matches. It was pretty solid. The match quality was pretty good. Pretty sure they didn't overdo the finishes like AEW would do or GPW. That was pretty good. So I remember. I think that's all you need to know. ICU. I don't know about ICU. I don't think that's a good change for Callahan. It's good that they moved on from OVE, but it's very different from his original persona, and I think that's too drastic of a change. Like Jim Herd changing up the Nature Boy. I think this could really backfire for Impact. Shall see. I'm also covered the history of Michael Elgin. Um, I think he's gonna. Before at least, I thought he was gonna win the Impact World Title because like he was always promised it as a result of leaving from a GBW, and he has the opportunity to take it off Tessa now. They're gonna do the lockdown match whenever that is, but I don't see Eddie Edwards winning it at least before because like they always did. Edwards already won the title. It wasn't that great. He had a great series with Elgin as a 5, but I don't know if they can really size him up as the fighting champ. Sterling's a little messy. Oh, Alicia Edwards, sort of funny. She's sort of weird, but I don't know, sort of came off as memorable. Oh, RVD and whatever was pretty funny. But the Race to Censor stuff was pretty good. Um, Jerry Ryan put that. I said the acting was pretty well. RVD and Katie Forbes not so much. Maybe if she was like dressed up as like a nun or something, and then they teased something, it would be funnier, like they did with Jerry Ryan and the Plex. Elgin. Elgin had a great history. I forget if he started in nowhere or whatever, but he just did phenomenal. He started very early. At least he felt like he was younger. He started very early. Had these phenomenal matches. He faced David Richards in like 2011, 2012 and got like a 5-star match. I actually felt it wasn't the best David Richards or Michael Elgin match. Naomichi Fuji or TJP versus Elgin have been better, etc. Dave Richards had a phenomenal match against Kenta. Striker's a lot better. But they did have a 5-star match and show you like they were good quality wrestlers. Elgin will go through the storyline against Adam Cole, where Adam Cole like beats up with the Miracle, with Michael Bennett, whatever the Kingdom I think it was, or whatever that was, with Matt Hardy versus Elgin. Elgin will versus to win the ROH World Title. He'll compete against Jay Lethal when Jay Lethal had the ROH World Title in NJPW. I think it's for Wrestle Kingdom, where it was defended. Pretty lackluster match. The crowd just sort of turned to Elgin for being boring. People are jerks. Like he didn't bury people. He always helped people out. He's very friendly to people on Facebook. I thought that was a good stuff with his mischief, but like this controversy with his wife, or girlfriend or whatever. I don't know what happened between them. I heard it was like domestic violence or something. I don't know for sure though. I don't know if that's why ROH released him or he hasn't wrestled. I think he's just willing to wrestle in Japan. If that's what provided him a rift to ROH. Impact, he wrestled with Noah. He had a strong debut, being up Michael. When he showed up Impact, it was amazing. Like, it was one of the biggest. Like him and TJP showing up randomly on Impact were like the biggest pops of 2019. He's had great stiff matches. Impact and Noah, a lot of hard strikes. Competed in Noah recently. I don't know his whole Noah history, but recently, I think he had the IC or US title in the GPW, and then Noah, I think Segura. He wrestled with Segura to become the inaugural national champion for Pro Wrestling Noah. I forget who won. It was a pretty good match. I wonder if it's a homage to the NWA national title. And it's pretty good. There he is now. And Don Callis will probably keep his word and give him the world title. That's that. Follow up with why I think my plans might have changed after watching this taping, albeit everything might be changed by that thing we shouldn't talk about. We can, but it's sort of boring too. What are your thoughts? Like and subscribe.